Ava Morgan had always been the kind of girl who drew people in. Warm smile, clever eyes, and the quiet charm of someone who listened more than she spoke. When she left her small hometown for college in the city, she promised herself she'd build the kind of life she'd always dreamed of. Exciting, social, full of possibility. She didn't know that her eagerness to belong would lead her straight into the heart of something dark. It started with an invitation from a girl named Lila, a glittering, confident presence who ruled every party she walked into. "You're new," Lila had said, her grin sharp as glass. "You should come out with us tonight. Meet the crew." The crew was beautiful, reckless, magnetic. There was Max, the charming photographer who never stopped watching, Sasha, the quiet one with a scar that ran from her temple to her ear, and Nate, the one who seemed to make everyone's pulse quicken but never said more than a few words. That first night, Ava felt like she'd stepped into a dream. Expensive drinks, fast cars, neon lights bleeding across midnight streets. But beneath the laughter, something in her chest whispered, "They're not like you." Weeks passed, and Ava became one of them, or so she thought. Lila introduced her as our good luck charm. Max took hundreds of photos of her at every gathering, and Sasha whispered secrets in her ear that didn't sound like secrets but warnings. "Don't let them in too deep," she had once said, her eyes dark. "They take what they want." Ava laughed it off, thinking it was just part of their strange, cryptic humor. Then came the night everything changed. It was supposed to be another party, some mansion outside the city. Everyone dressed in black. Lila called it the purge of pretenders. Ava thought it was a joke. It wasn't. The mansion was candlelit, the air heavy with perfume and smoke. People she didn't know whispered Ava's name as she walked in. Max handed her a glass of champagne, his camera flashing in her face. "Tonight's about truth," Lila said, raising her glass. "We show who we really are." One by one, the guests began confessing things, terrible, intimate, violent truths. Ava felt her stomach twist. Then Lila turned to her. "Your turn," she said softly. "Tell us your secret." Ava stammered. I don't have one." Lila's smile didn't reach her eyes. "Everyone has one." The room went silent. Max's camera clicked. Nate stepped closer, his voice low. "What are you hiding, Ava?" Panic swelled in her chest. She tried to leave, but the doors were locked. Sasha caught her arm, whispering, "Run when the lights go out." The lights did go out. Screams followed. When they flickered back, Ava was on the floor, covered in blood that wasn't hers. Max was gone. Lila was smiling. "You shouldn't have lied," she said. "Now you're one of us." Ava stumbled into the night, barefoot, running until her lungs burned. She never went back to the mansion, but strange things began to happen. Photos of her appeared online, one she never posed for. People she didn't know called her by name, and every time she looked in the mirror, her reflection seemed slightly wrong. The next morning, she received a message from an unknown number. "Welcome to the circle. There's no leaving now." Her heart froze. She deleted the text, changed her number, and tried to pretend none of it happened. But when she started her new job months later, her boss greeted her with a smile that chilled her to the bone. "It was Max, long time no see," he said. "You look perfect." Ava's world spun. She tried to quit that very day, but Lila's voice echoed through her mind. "You're one of us now?" Ava began losing time, hours, sometimes days. She'd wake up in strange places, with glitter on her hands or bruises she couldn't explain. Her neighbors said they saw her leaving her apartment at 3 a.m., smiling like she was sleepwalking. Once, she found a photo on her phone of herself standing in front of that same mansion. Last week's date stamped in the corner. She was wearing the same black dress. It was impossible. She burned the photo, but it appeared again the next morning, tucked inside her wallet. Sasha finally reached out. An email, subject line, "Run before they finish the ritual." No message body, just coordinates. Ava went desperate. It led her to an abandoned warehouse. Inside, candles formed a circle, and on the floor, photos of her life were scattered, each one showing her surrounded by the group. Only this time, she wasn't smiling. Then she heard Lila's voice behind her. "You came back," she whispered. Ava turned. They were all there, Lila, Max, Nate, Sasha. Only their faces were wrong, stretched into something inhuman, eyes black as obsidian. "You made us," Lila said. "We were your imagination once. Your loneliness gave us life." Ava shook her head, backing away. No. Yes, Lila said gently. You wanted friends. You wanted to belong. And now you do. Forever. The lights flickered again. Ava screamed. Days later, police found the warehouse burned to the ground. No bodies, just a single camera, its memory card intact. The footage showed Ava laughing, dancing, her eyes empty, surrounded by shadows that moved like people. The final frame, Ava turning toward the camera, whispering, "It's okay. I found my friends." The video went viral online, shared as an urban legend. No one ever found Ava again. But sometimes at parties, people say they see a girl who looks like her, always smiling, always watching from the edge of the crowd. And if you meet her eyes for too long, you might just hear her whisper, "You're perfect for us."